Yes, hello everyone. My name is Mr. Haggai. I'm here to introduce a special app to you called MoneyMap. Now, MoneyMap is a smart, automated finance and savings tracker that helps you understand your spending, manage your money, and achieve financial stability effortlessly. Now, what do I mean? If I ask you, how much have you spent in the whole of 2025, whether in buying airtime, subscribing for data, or transportation, fuel, feeding, and all that, you may not be able to say this is exactly how much I've spent or even how much you've earned unless you have it all written down. Now, most people are not able to manage what they spend because they don't know exactly what they are spending. Because if you are able to know what you are spending, you will be able to manage that. And this is what MoneyMap does for you. MoneyMap makes everything simplified, that you can be able to write down every day what you spent. If you buy something from the supermarket or you buy airtime, you just go there and just note it down. At the end of the month or end of the year or whenever you choose, MoneyMap will show you everything on your income or your expenses. Now, I'll show you the MoneyMap interface, guide you through how it actually works. Now, follow me as we go through MoneyMap. Now, if you come to your browser, you type moneymaptracker.com. That is the website www.moneymaptracker.com. Once it opens, you can see the home page. It's showing you everything about MoneyMap. You can scroll through to understand other things. You can see complete clarity over your financial life and every other thing it does. There are other features inside there. You can see the pricing. This is monthly. This is you have the basic, pro, and advanced, and you can also pay yearly depending on the one that is convenient for you. Now there are features for the basic. The basic, you only have two wallets, while the pro, you can have multiple wallets, and also the advanced. So you can go through the page and understand what it does. Now, you can also see we have a promo. If you are able to subscribe between now and 4th January, you'll be able to get that AI feature on all plans. What does that AI feature mean? This is actually using your WhatsApp to put the information inside your wallet. I'll go into details with that, but let's log in for now. So you click on get started. You see how you can log in. You can log in with your Google, Microsoft, or with Facebook, or just use your email. So whichever one that is convenient for you, you can do that. So we use Google. You just say continue with Google, and of course there are different Google accounts here. You select the one you want if you have yours already, and select mine, and I sign in. You can see other options and all that, and you just go through the privacy policy if you want the terms, and then you click continue, and it will load and it comes up. Now when it opens, you still see the home page again. Okay, so this is just in case you still want to go through some other things and understand things. You can see the features. It has automated expense tracking. You can see the savings goals. You can see debt tracking to know who you are owing and who is owing you and all that. These are features inside. Now let's get into the main thing. You can use get started or click on dashboard, and once you do that, it opens your dashboard. Okay, you can see the email I logged in with is showing. That's the name, Mr. Haggai. You can install the app as a PWA, progressive web app. You click on this if you're using a mobile phone, whether Android or iOS. You can just click on install app, and you see the option to install it as an app on your phone so that you can just easily access it without going back to your Chrome or Firefox to type in the website again. Then if you're also using even a system, a laptop, you can also click that same thing and it can also be installed on your system. Okay, so now let's dive into other things. Once you log in, you see that you have 7 days trial, advanced trial, that is for all features, just to test it out for 7 days. So you have all the features. You can see my name, hello Mr. Haggai, and everything. So you have all the features there to test out. Now you see by default it has the Naira sign. Okay, you can choose any other currency you want. You see the USD, pounds, and every other one, depending on where you are using it, or maybe the currency you are getting incomes and expenses from. Okay, so now you can see other options of create wallet, because before you start, you have to create a wallet. If you want to add a transaction, it will show you, please create a wallet first, because you've not created any wallet. Transactions are meant to enter into a wallet, so you need a wallet to track transactions. So that means we have to create a wallet first. So we go to create wallet. You can also see some of the AI features here, quick add, but I'll go through that later. I'll show you what it does. So I'll click on create wallet, and here you can click on add wallet, and you see the wallet name. You decide what you want. Okay, it can be your personal savings, it can be for business, it can be for anything whatsoever. It can even be for other businesses. Okay, let's say that you are also spending some money or investing money on some betting platforms. You can create a wallet for that to actually know if you are spending more, or if you are gaining more or losing anyways. So you can actually create such to know how much you've spent in a month in the betting and how much you've been able to withdraw. So we can choose anything. I can choose a wallet name. I can choose my name, personal wallet. The wallet use, is it for personal? Is it for business? The color theme, you just choose whichever one that suits your need, and then you create the wallet. Remember to choose the currency also, and you just click on create wallet. Now, you see a tip, it says set a security pin in settings for extra protection. Now, the reason why you need this security pin is so that you cannot mistakenly delete your wallet, or if you have some other users, because it is possible as a business person, maybe you are running a photo studio and you want every client information, or maybe how much they pay, to also be written there. You may not have all those times or be presently then. Maybe some of your workers can also do that for you. So that's why you need to set a pin, so that if those information are actually put there, nobody can just delete it without your approval. So in changing the pin, you go to settings, you scroll down, you see where it says wallet security pin, and you click on set pin. Okay, you type in any 4-digit pin that you want, and then after that you press OK. So security pin updated. That's exactly how you do that. So after that, you can go back to your dashboard. Okay, you go to your wallet, you can see you've created a wallet already. There is no income, there is no expenses yet. So if you go to manage wallets now, and you now want to delete this particular wallet or any other wallet, you now see enter pin to delete all wallets and data. So that means you can't just delete it mistakenly, or maybe someone else who has access to your account cannot just delete that. So you can now start adding transactions. How much have you spent, or how much did you just spend? You just go to transaction, it's on expense already. If it's about income, you choose the income. Okay, if it's transfer anyone that it is. So maybe for now we are trying on expense, so we just write a random number, let's just say 10,000 naira. So you check on the date. Okay, now the date is on 18th, you cannot see other dates are not visible because today is 18th. Now you can also see you can date it back, but you can't date it back beyond 14 days. The reason for this is it is possible that the information you needed to put yesterday you forgot. So that means you can go back and select the previous day. It's not beyond 14 days, so that you can't just go and maybe someone wants to deceive you or whatsoever and put something of 2 years ago and all that. So that's why it's just limited to 14 days, just for security purposes. Then you select the category, if it is utilities, if it is transport, if it is anyone it is. Others, if you have a specific one, you can also specify, okay, maybe it's fuel, it is not in the category. So you can just select this. If you have notes, maybe I bought fuel or I fueled my car, whatever thing that it is. So you just select that. So you save and transaction saved. You can see income is still on 0, expenses now 10,000 naira. That is, the category is fuel. The wallet is Mr. Haggai personal wallet. You can go back to the dashboard and you see the total expense. Now, here on this card owner is showing minus 10,000 naira. The reason is because this is more like the summary, okay, which is income minus expenses. So that's why you have that. So you can go back to add transaction again, go to income. Okay, maybe I was paid a salary. I just received my salary today, or a business deal, whatever thing it is, maybe 200,000 naira, and it's still, let's say it was the previous day, 17th. So I can just choose 17. Maybe I forgot to put it that particular day. So I can choose that, go to choose the particular wallet, select the category. Maybe it was for business. If it is others, you click and specify. So maybe I'll just choose salary for now. And what was it all about? I got my salary. This is if you want to have a particular note. These things are important so that when you come back in 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it is, you can be able to understand. If it is a recurring transaction, you can do that. If it is not, leave it unchecked and then you save. So now we have salary, income 200,000, expenses 10,000 naira. Okay, if you go back to the dashboard, you can see that this has changed. Okay, it's now on 190,000 based on the total money, which is income minus expenses. Okay, so now you can see all these, but just mind you that the dashboard is kind of a summary of everything. If you go to view history, you'll be able to see everything in detail. Okay, the dashboard is just like a summary. Now, if you want to delete or edit a particular thing, maybe you made a mistake, you can just click on edit, go back there. Or if you want to delete, you delete. Now, are you sure you want to delete this thing? Even if you want to delete it, it will still ask you for that pin again. If you click OK, it will ask you for that pin. So this is where you see everything you spend maybe in 1 year or 2 years. The dashboard is just like a summary of everything, because all the transactions, like if you have 1,000 transactions, it will not all be contained there. If you go to the AI quick add, it's just to make it easy. You can just type any information that you want. Maybe I bought airtime for 5,000 naira. I bought airtime of 4,000 naira. Okay, you just send that. Now, if you do this, it will now ask select a wallet for this transaction, because it cannot just be saved anywhere. So you can choose Mr. Haggai personal wallet. Okay, added to Mr. Haggai personal wallet. You can see that it is there already. So this is actually how you can also save this. If you go to view history, you see everything saved there. So this is how you can achieve whatever you want. So this is how you keep it going. Okay, you can every day you check back, put your expenses maybe at the end of the whole day or all that. If there are other features, if you go to tax AI, okay, you see this is AI tax teacher. All the things going on about the new tax rule and every other thing. You can come and ask a tax teacher what it's all about, and it will teach you. Okay, so whatever information you want, you can ask it and it will show you. Here you can select the particular tax system you want. Is it for UK or USA or for Nigeria? Okay, you select the one that you want and ask it any question, and it will respond and give you detailed information about the tax system. There are other features you can have. You have the AI financial assistant. Okay, it can help you analyze your spending, suggest budgets, or give you advice. If you go to tool suite, you see other things. You see debt and loan manager, bill tracking, savings goal planner. But mind you that this thing is only for advanced users, but because you're on trial, you have access to all of them. So the debt manager, you click on add record. Is it someone owes you, or you're owing someone the due date? You select all that. Maybe I owe someone, and let's say I owe the person 20,000 naira. I'll just add that, the person's name. Okay, so maybe it's Mr. Haggai. I'll just write Mr. Haggai. Then the due date, when am I supposed to pay that loan? You can select that. If there are other notes you want to note down, you want to add maybe details, you can do that. So let's say we just added a date, 20th December is actually the due date, and you save your record. So it's added there. You can see it's unpaid. The due date is December 20th. So this can remind you. Now, if you've paid it, you can just select and click mark as paid. You select the particular date that you cleared your debt. Okay, if it is that 20th, or if it's on that same today that is 18th, you select it and you paid it on December 18th. So it's there. Add record, you can add someone owes you and all those information. That's how you make use of this. You can actually want to edit details or delete that. You have all those assets. So there are other features you can as well see on the tool suite. You see bill tracking. We'll go into these things in details. Okay, we'll do other tutorials on this, but this is just to show you other features of MoneyMap. So there are other features like a savings goal planner. Okay, it is possible that you want to achieve something. Maybe you want to buy a new camera, a new car, a new phone, or anything at all it is. And you put that goal in. What is the amount? Okay, like a new car, maybe 15 million. When is the deadline? When do you plan to achieve this? Okay, so you go to the deadline and also put that information. Let's say it's on 18 December 2026 or 30th December, just like a year from now, and you create your goal. Now, when you do that, what it will do automatically is that it will show you how much you need to be saving per day. Okay, now this is the target time, December 2026, and you are expected to be paying 39,894 naira per day. Okay, this is actually to guide you. If you put any money already, you just go to add the amount. Of course, you are not saving the money on MoneyMap. This is just to help you and guide you. The money is being saved on your own personal bank or any other place you are saving your money. This is just, you just add the amount that you saved, and you see the progress showing you that you are getting close to your target. So this is exactly how it works. Okay, there are other tools that we are going to talk about later. You see the invoice generator, tithe and donation. All these are also part of the expenses. Maybe you pay the tithe and all that, salary breakdown. Now, client relationship manager, I'll just touch on this, but I'll do a full tutorial on this. Now, this is, you have a business and you want to keep all the information of your clients, and you click on add client, add the name. Maybe a client came and took a picture or bought some items from your shop, and you add the person's name, the phone number, just keeping their details, and then their email. You can also decide to choose their birthday. Now, the reason for this birthday is actually to keep in touch with them, because a client that you remembers their birthday and maybe on their birthday you send them messages, of course they will feel really excited about that. So you can ask them those information if they want to give you that. It may be other things, anniversary, whichever one. So you select that, the amount they paid in patronizing you. You can also add that. If they are special notes, you can do that. Maybe possibly it's not birthday but anniversary, you can add that. Or if it is about the number of pictures or anything they paid for, you can add that on notes and you save the client. Now, need to save. This is how you keep having information of all your clients. You can come here and if you want to make some changes, you can make other changes, add more information and every other thing. If you want to also delete it, then you can go to reminders. Now you can see happy birthday Mr. Haggai, today's event, because I saved it today that their birthday is actually today. Okay, so this is how exactly you do that for client CRM. Finally, let's go to the WhatsApp Connect feature for now, and later on I'll come and show you more details on how other tools on MoneyMap works. Now let's go to the Connect WhatsApp feature. We come to settings and you see Connect WhatsApp. Connect WhatsApp. Now this is for all plans, like I said, if you purchase this between now and 4th of January, because after that, Connect WhatsApp is a feature that is only available to advanced users. But I'll show you how it works, and of course you can use it for the first 7 days. And even if after 7 days you buy only the basic plan, you can still be able to use that. But after it expires, after 1 month, it will go back to advanced users only. So you click on Connect WhatsApp from your settings. You just click on Connect WhatsApp and you see, of course, I'm doing this on my PC. So if you are doing that on your phone, you may not go through this process. It's saying our AI agent, it says send this message to connect and start chatting. Okay, it sends the activation. Now, if you are using a mobile, whether Android or iOS, and you click on that Connect WhatsApp, what it will do is that it will take you straight to your WhatsApp. It will take you straight into your WhatsApp. So, but since I'm using the web, I'll just say continue to web WhatsApp. Once you do that, it will bring you into your WhatsApp, and you see the message is starting a chat, and then you see this message, send this message to connect and start chatting. It sends the activation code. So this is what will happen. It will just bring you to our AI agent base for 44 with your activation code, and you just send it. That's the only information, the only thing that you need to do. Once you send that, hello, I'm your MoneyMap financial assistant. You can tell me to log 5,000 for lunch, ask how much is in my wallet. You can actually get any information that you want from your wallet. So this is exactly what the AI agent does. So if it is not convenient for you to go back to the app every day to log your expenses or income, you can actually use the MoneyMap AI agent to actually achieve all that. So let's just try something and see what happens. So as you can see now, this is our wallet. Okay, you can still see our income is 200,000, expenses 14,000, total money 186. Okay, so we come here and just say add 19,570, or let me just do 19,530 to expenses. Okay, just any random amount on Mr. Haggai wallet. Okay, I also specified the particular wallet that it should also add the money to add 19,530, and I'll just send it just like normal WhatsApp chat. Add 19,530 to expenses on Mr. Haggai wallet. Okay, as you can see, it says I couldn't find a wallet named Mr. Haggai wallet. Please provide the correct wallet name or create a new wallet. So I said, okay, what is the name of or names of wallet in my account? Okay, Let me just get the name there. You have one wallet named Mr. Haggai Personal Wallet. Okay, so you can see that it is very specific. So that means I needed to do this. But in order to start saying add 19,530 again to expenses or start mentioning this, I'll just say then add the 19,530 to that wallet. Okay, because it already identified the wallet as only one wallet. So I say add it to that wallet, and that's all. What is the date of this expense? It wants to know the exact date. So in order to save time, that means you can put the expense, put the name of the wallet, and also put the date. Remember, there is also an option of category that you can also choose the category that you want. So I just say use today's date, and just use today's date and do that. It says the expense of 19,530 has been added to Mr. Haggai personal wallet for today, 18th of December 2025. Okay, so it has added that amount to my wallet. So let's go back to MoneyMap and cross check. We go to dashboard, and we can see there is unknown transaction because I didn't select a category. Okay, so it's on 19,530, but it was added as an expense. If you go to view history, you can also see that. Okay, the category is unknown because I didn't add that. The description, that is the note, I didn't also add that. So that's why you are seeing untitled transaction. So but here I can edit that. You can also edit that on your MoneyMap. But because the WhatsApp is very easy to do that, almost everybody does WhatsApp, you can do that and say edit this expense, and make the transaction name. We are now giving it a name, money for fuel. Okay, just a random name, just say money for fuel. That means in putting it initially, you can just say add 19,530 as money for fuel on Mr. Haggai personal wallet on today's date, all that. So you can now go back to dashboard, and as you can see, it has changed the category, the description to money for fuel. Even though the category is still unknown, you can choose a category. You can also tell it to edit the category. So basically, this is what MoneyMap is all about. Basically, this will help you to track your finances. It will help you to manage your spendings. Any amount you spend, maybe you have a newborn baby, you actually want to know how much you've spent in 3 months or in 6 months, so that you can also advise others that marriage is that easy or whatever it may be. So MoneyMap is there to guide you, okay, so that you can be able to know everything. When you are done, maybe at the end of the month, and you want to have every detail, you can just go to your view history and export as PDF, and that's all. Once you export as PDF or export as CSV or any other format you can see there, you have every information that you need. You can go to the subscription plans and choose any one that you want, or you can just enjoy it for 7 days and see how it works. I will also touch on other tools aspect and do a full tutorial on that, but this is basically how MoneyMap works. Enjoy using MoneyMap. Thank you very much.